what can we be doing now to try and remediate or make the profession more attractive to these individuals?
Well, I think we have to do it one step at a time. I think I'm a big believer in that we basically, corporations and businesses, oftentimes, especially larger entities, have research and development type departments and divisions. Well, we work with firms to do what I call R&D audits, where we take a team, we basically go with a blank sheet of paper, and we R&D it. And it's not done in a think tank and hypothetical, it's on a real live client. And so the givens are, you comply with standards, you issue an appropriate opinion, but all the steps that you take in between are open for debate and discussion. And what is amazing, when I've worked with firms that have done R&D audits, I've had senior accountants come up to me and said, if our firm hadn't done this, I was going to leave, because I always use this example that, back when I was growing up, we used to say that, 3 years of experience in public accounting is compared to multiple years of experience in industry. Well, when I think about today, auditors that have 5 years of experience, you have to question as to really how much they've grown in that 5 years of really knowledge base. Because I oftentimes say they might have 5 years with a firm, but they just have 1 year of experience repeated 5 times because they've done the same thing. And when I was explaining that to a managing partner of a large firm a couple years back, he goes, oh my gosh, that's why the best and the brightest are leaving, and the ones that are comfortable filling out checklists and doing ticking and tying until they're blue in the face stay with the firm. And the power is we got to keep the best and the brightest. The best and the brightest and the ones that are always trying to innovate are not going to rest and stay with a firm that is unwilling to change. And the challenge, of course, is the partners, because they don't know what they don't know. And so all they know is what they've done for 25 or 30 years or whatever. And it's hard for them to sort of, one, let go, two, it's hard for them to relearn. And in today's world, relearning what we do is not a once in a career, it is a continuous relearning process, because technology is going to continue to evolve and adapt and change, and we have to relearn rapidly. It's interesting you mentioned about the phone and the power of it. I tell staff accountants, say, think about how you use your phone in your personal life, and ask yourself, how can I use my phone to facilitate audit work and do things of that nature? I mean, they don't even think to sometimes when they're walking through a shop floor to take a picture of some inventory that's looks to be old and obsolete. And so think about what you do with technology in your daily life, and think about how you can leverage that in your audit life. And that starts opening up a whole world of possibilities.